Sheds back after a somewhat lengthy hiatus, but I'm back to being live again. And today we're going to be trying something a little different. We're going to try to use this thing. I found this little tool called Dozen Values. It's supposed to sort of help figure out where your views are, stuff like that. So I thought I was kind of curious to try that out. So I figured why not turn that into a stream? That'll be fun. So first of all, I might want to get the Twitter folks, tuned to this as usual. Oh, 317 is here. Hang on. There's still a lot I gotta do, isn't there? By the way, that Bucky's guy seems to have given up on all that stuff. I hope he never comes back. Watch him come back during the stream or something. So, anyway, can you join? You sure you want to join? I mean, you're welcome to, but are you sure you want to try that? There you go. We might have a special guest on. We'll see. I don't know. All right. I've sent you the invite. I'm just kind of waiting right here for now.
Hey.
You're here. You've
Hey.
returned to YouTube triumphantly, haven't you?
Yeah. Not gonna lie. I'll be honest here. I'm trying to put past the drama.
Well, we'll see how that ends up going. Anyway, now for the purpose of what we were doing.
How biased are you? Maybe you know what I was thinking could be a cool stream?
What?
Maybe you should try and do a stream where you're reacting to something that's not copyrighted, like something in the public domain.
Maybe like Mickey Mouse.
Maybe public domain movies.
Well, those are on my channel. Some of them.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, here we are. You ever seen this?
Yeah.
All right. Let's hit begin and see what happens. I will be presented with 132 statements and a spectrum range from agree to disagree. Should we hit got it or got it shuffled?
Okay.
I guess I'll go with.
I'm just gonna turn my camera this way. Also, I'd just like to say sorry for how I behaved.
Well, I mean,
I'm trying to put past the drama since that was.
I heard you.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's not really the discussion of today. Got it.
That's the last you're ever gonna hear about it. No, definitely not.
No. I mean, I'm kind of in the middle on this one.
What?
I feel like there's a lot of reasons for yes and no. I guess I'll go middle. Politicians should not exist.
Let me think. I mean, I'll just say this. No.
I'll go slightly disagree. Property shouldn't be held by a few select individuals. Yeah, I'm definitely going with this. It is important to respect
Yes.
religion.
Yes.
Wow, this is putting me in a corner, isn't it?
You do realize you can be an atheist while respecting other people's religions, right?
I guess that's true.
I mean, it's just Reddit. You do realize you're not a Redditor, right?
I'm not a Redditor.
So you literally have no good reason to not respect religion.
I mean, yeah, but
So technically speaking, yeah, I'm just saying you're an atheist, but
yeah,
you're a one who respects other people's religions.
I guess that's true. I guess I'll go here. Any sexual activity is fine as long as everyone involved is a consulting adult. Sure. Independent websites should not be required to tolerate content that violates their policy. I used to think, yeah, but given how shady some of these independent social media sites are, part of me wants to say no just to spite them.
Yeah, I don't know. Considering how Twitch is, yeah.
People should be allowed to do whatever they want in their own yard.
Wait, why yard and not house?
I don't know.
Are they saying you so like maybe are they implying that you're allowed to nah, I can't say that.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna say no because there could be like some illegal stuff going on.
Yeah.
It is a shame. It would be a shame to see minority languages go extinct. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
It's not healthy for children to be raised by gay couples. No.
No, that's stupid.
Mhm. All workers worldwide deserve to be freed from capitalism.
I actually kind of disagree with this one. You want to know why?
Why?
With communism, you work and starve. With what capitalism, you work or starve.
I guess that's true.
Also, what's that? What did you
What's
just
what?
put in the chat?
What's in the chat?
Look in the chat.
It's not showing up here on Restream, but I could. Oh, what the? Well, that's something.
I'm not saying that.
Anyway.
Look, all I'm gonna say is capitalism isn't perfect, but it's the closest thing.
I'll put it in the middle.
Yeah.
The right to start a business is fundamental to any thriving economy.
I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I guess so.
I mean, you really.
Physical violence should be used against those who oppose my views.
That's the stupidest. What?
Not really. I mean, maybe if they're, like a maniac or something, maybe it might be necessary rather than that.
Yeah, okay.
Workers should have more say in production.
Okay, here's my take on that. Workers should have a say in production, but you want to know how they can do it?
What?
Simple. Workers should have a say in production by controlling how people buy the product because they buy the product. I don't know. I'm trying to think. How would it work in a capitalistic society? Like, I'm trying to think of a way for capitalism to work in a way that benefits the worker, you know?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard for capitalism to work 100% of the time because everything that society creates eventually collapses. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I'll go with here.
Oh, I love making videos.
All right. Workers in essential parts of the economy should not be allowed to strike. Nah.
Nah, you should be allowed to strike.
Yeah. Krusty Krab unfair. Local governments should be more powerful than national governments.
You know what
Nah.
I you know what I think should be more powerful than the government?
What?
Okay, this might seem like a hot take, but I feel like people should have more power than the government.
Maybe if
Like,
it's
I'm just
not a good
saying,
government,
it's
maybe.
like, I mean, not just people like rich elites. I'm pretty
Mhm.
sure even the poorest among us should have power.
All right. Nations thrive when presided over by strong, capable governments. Yeah, I guess so. That
I
checks out.
mean,
Hierarchies should be dismantled.
the depends. Like, what's
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna
hierarchy?
say some should, but some shouldn't. Regulations can often harm people they aim to protect.
I mean, there are
Yeah,
some cases where that's
in
the
some
case.
cases, definitely.
Let me give an example. So I saw this example once in which it showed the minimum wage actually had a pretty racist origin.
Yeah,
Apparently, it was made in order to prevent. It was done because apparently minorities were cheap labor, so they decided to do it in order to artificially up the price of them. Apparently, that was their logic in order to get minorities more expensive. It was a weird logic back then. I still think it's stupid.
yeah, it sounds good. Society should embrace multiculturalism, sure.
Yes, but also it should embrace its natural heritage too. I think
Mm,
it should embrace other people's culture.
yeah.
What? No.
Well, no, obviously. Society must unite behind a central authority in order to be cohesive. Not really. I mean, other countries exist and some of them are also thriving.
Yeah.
I'm going to say not really. Women are naturally more nurturing than men,
I would say sometimes.
I
Because I
guess.
know of some fathers who end up being better parents than mothers.
I'd say it depends on the situation. Eugenics should be used to genetically remove disabled individuals. No.
What?
That's Woodrow Wilson levels of not cool.
You know what I've just realized?
What?
You know what I you know who I've realized would really be thriving with these eugenics questions?
Who?
It starts with an M, ends with a B. It starts with an M and ends with a B.
Hmm. Oh, oh well.
Movie
Anyway,
Bob.
yeah. The nation comes before all else.
uh well, that depends.
Yeah, I'd say in some situations, but not all. Eradicating diseases isn't a valid reason to enforce vaccination.
Let me say this. I've seen many people make the arguments that the vaccine was kind of a bad that forcing the vaccine was kind of a bad idea. You want to know why people have been saying that?
Why?
It's because like many people have been bringing up some shady documents from the government and how the Wuhan lab link, since COVID was kind of manufactured a bit.
Hmm.
People brought up that maybe the vaccine was part of, maybe the vaccine was, maybe this whole thing was planned, and maybe the vaccine had more of a dark thing behind it.
I don't know. I agree.
Yeah, but like there was also another thing I found, like a news article about a vaccine that will self-replicate into people who aren't vaccinated, which I
Whoa.
found concerning. Like that just says, okay, why did this need to be created?
Hmm.
Huh?
I guess I'll go with. I guess I'll go with that. People are whatever gender they say they are. Yeah, I guess that's fair enough.
Yeah, doesn't sound that bad.
Leadership should be passed on hereditarily.
I disagree.
I mean,
I think leadership is dependent on characteristics.
I would say not within not within in a like a government that's making like the laws.
Yeah,
I
you know what
think
I think would be a cool. You know what I think would be another good idea for a live stream?
what?
What if you were to do a live stream of you essentially trying to, okay, give me a random topic.
How about lol cows?
Okay, rank every lol cow based off of something completely stupid.
Okay.
Like it has to be just a random stupid thing. It doesn't have to make any sense.
Based
Like,
of how big their eyes are.
yeah, I was thinking more like based off of how many people. My funnier one would be lol cows based off of lols generated.
Okay. Well, that's just how good they are at what they do. Anyway,
Yeah.
people should be able to live their lives without ever having to deal with money in a perfect world.
Yeah.
If people want to live on healthy lifestyles, it is their right to do so.
I don't disagree with that,
I mean, I
but
guess. Sometimes vigilante justice is necessary.
I kind of think so.
Sometimes, in some situations.
Sadly, I think so a lot.
Again, in a perfect world, it wouldn't be, but sometimes it is. We should replace a central bank with alternate credit forms such as free banking.
Yeah, that or oh no, NFTs.
Oh, gee.
I'm serious. Yeah.
NFTs.
Wait, how long ago was that a thing?
Couple of years.
Like I can't remember the last time that was a thing.
We gotta get rid of them.
Yeah, I think those are already dead.
All marginalized minorities should act in solidarity with each other.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh wait, actually, I feel like they should probably all just realize this is. I don't know.
I would say
I,
situationally,
yeah, I guess.
with open borders come major economic benefits.
I don't think that actually happened. I mean, we've seen that, right?
I mean, yeah,
I mean, considering the fact that last presidency, you know what happened, right?
yeah, there was an open border and there was, I mean, the economy, wasn't as bad as it is now, but it wasn't good.
Oh boy. Wait, how bad is the economy right now?
It's worse than it was last year.
Wait. So you're telling me that? Oh my god, no way. I've been hearing that the stocks are up though.
They were for like a month after the inauguration. Now they're worse than ever.
Wow. And I thought eggs were the only problem.
No, I guess, and by the way, I actually called that happening.
Damn. You know what
Yeah.
I kind of. You know what the funniest thing I've ever called was?
What?
Okay, so this happened a while ago, but I remember calling. Oh wait, I think I already told you this before. Yeah, the Trump shooting.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you did tell me this. You know the funniest thing I've ever predicted? And I
COVID.
wasn't even intending to do this. I predicted COVID.
I heard that.
Yeah, all right.
Another
Income
thing
tax
I
should.
accidentally predicted. This was like for a video I never ended up making.
Mhm.
So I had this one joke for a video, but I was like, nah, that's too unrealistic.
But it happened anyway.
Surprisingly, so the joke was gonna be something along the lines of, God, it was gonna be like, I was gonna take a look at someone. It was gonna be that YouTuber. I think it was. Uh. Oh hey.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm talking to a friend.
How do you have my glasses in here?
You want them?
Yeah, what were you using them for?
I was wearing them. Ow!
Glasses.
Don't hit me with them.
All dirty.
What is happening?
Clean them.
Okay.
Anyway, Income tax should be abolished. I'm gonna say disagree because I can't really think of anything that's overwhelmingly better.
Hit me with. He just hit me with the glasses.
Oh.
You just hit me with the glasses.
Anyway,
What a jerk.
landlords provide an essential service. I'm gonna say not really.
Honestly, I'm
Nine
gonna
times out of
here.
10, there's probably something better. Gathering of personal data by company is legitimate. No, of course not. Some sexually orientations are to be socially favored. No, that's just crazy.
Well, I mean, technically speaking, for the longest time, that was kind of true.
I mean, yeah, but it said should be, not are.
Populace cannot govern themselves.
I'd say there's a lot to that one. I would say middle of the road.
Nobody should be fired for the. I mean, depends. It depends.
I mean,
like if someone were to criticize an employee for. Let me explain my thoughts.
mhm.
There was this one employee who got fired because I don't know when this happened, but apparently an employee got fired because he said he voted a certain way, and another employee who voted a certain way overheard them, and they fired him for it.
Wow.
So
That's
it's
not,
like, where do you draw the line at
yeah.
that?
I'd say no unless it's something egregious. We should not engage in offensive warfare. Ideally.
I'll just say this. We should only go to war when it really matters.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I guess I'll go like a light one. Local councils should have more power to implement economic policies.
Yeah.
I would say not really.
Okay.
Altering our language to make it more gender inclusive is not a bad idea.
I'll say this. If you're going to change the word history to herstory or to history, it's kind of stupid. And
I don't think that's ever going to happen, but
it's like words such as that happening.
A bit more is fine.
I'm just saying.
Life without the state would be nasty, brutish, and short.
Let me just say this. There's a reason why governments exist.
I would say yes, sometimes. We shouldn't let people do things which will put them in danger.
I mean, we should have safety regulations, but ultimately, if we're going to do that, what if someone's like, but dude, how do I know if that's actually going to kill me? How do I know you're not lying?
Yeah, I mean, it should be good.
I mean, the government could say, if you breathe air, you will die. Mm-hmm. You have to wear a gas mask, so.
Everyone should be provided with a job.
Yeah, but the problem here is not everyone wants to do the job, and they'll end up.
Guess.
Yeah.
So you're stuck in the middle. Bosses know what's best for their workers.
I mean,
some do, some don't.
It's like the customer's always right, except it's in the workplace.
Mm-hmm. Abandoned property should be free to use by any individual.
I mean, if it's abandoned, I guess.
I mean, yeah. Gender should be abolished.
No.
That's just silly.
That's stupid.
Any individual's gender is determined by their chromosomes.
I'll say this. Gender, no. Sex, yes.
Yeah, that's how I feel. We should increase tariffs on imports in order to help local producers.
Maybe.
Well, like I said, like the last month or so, it's been doing the opposite.
Look, I barely know anything about economics so far.
Well,
I may start doing a class on that eventually.
Well, from what I know, it's currently doing the opposite.
And he's a businessman.
Yeah. It's wasteful to have Excuse me. Yeah. Did you want to say something?
It's No, I don't think that's wasteful. I think that's a good idea. You want to hear
Yeah.
my reasoning?
Actually, not so bad.
Okay,
What
so
is it?
they're saying it's wasteful to have. Oh, hey, Sienna wants to join.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I don't know how to allow that. Do you
you
have a
sent
way
her
to
the
send the
link.
link?
So another thing I think would be a cool idea.
Mm-hmm.
What if? So I have a bit of a moral question when it comes to politics.
Yeah.
Okay, so ever since people have been saying, you know how people have been destroying Tesla dealerships?
Yeah.
I saw this one post. So Joe Rogan posted a tweet saying you shouldn't do this. Someone proceeded to post someone saying a meme that the right has been using, saying leave this poor innocent multi-billion-dollar company alone towards Joe Rogan
Oh.
because people have been destroying Tesla cars. But
Wow.
guess what? You want to know what the irony here is?
What?
Those weren't cars that were in the store. Those were cars already bought.
Oh, really? Well,
Meaning
that's
that they weren't just harming the business. They were harming people who own the cars.
oh. Well, that's
So,
not cool. Anyway,
yeah.
workplaces should not be required to close on Sundays or during religious
Chick-fil-A would be
festivals.
pissed.
I guess it's their choice. Intellectual property is legitimate, yeah.
The Disney quote.
But it's not wrong.
Oh,
Corruption.
we have to send it to her Twitter.
Oh.
Twitter tag.
Oh, actually, I know a better way. I know a better way.
But yeah, another moral thing I saw that was kind of shocking.
Yeah.
So you know that JD Vance, how everyone's been editing his face.
Yeah.
I've been sending you a couple of edits. Those are funny, right?
Yeah, they are. Anyway, competition drives innovation. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Freedom of speech is vital for a healthy society. Yeah.
Yeah. I would also say that hate speech sort of falls under freedom of speech, but there
As
should
much
be at
as I
least some
disagree with it.
consequences. Yeah, but you see, we shouldn't arrest people for hate speech. We should just have them face consequences from like their jobs or.
That makes sense.
That's my logic.
Yeah.
The government can't do anything. Private people can do things.
Yeah. The benefits of automation outweigh the costs. I mean, clearly, otherwise, they wouldn't be using it.
Obviously.
Workers should seize the means of production.
Oh. Okay, I think you're gonna have to send it to her on Twitter too, Sheds. She said her iMessages are closed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Also, another thing I think you should probably know about that JD Vance thing.
Yeah.
I saw someone say that. So JD Vance got in on the meme real quickly.
Oh, really?
I genuinely think he may be collecting the memes. He has probably a folder of them on his desktop.
You sent me that already. All right.
Yeah, apparently someone got upset that JD Vance was taking the joke really well.
Mm-hmm.
So they said, you shouldn't be taking it well. You should just, unalive. They said he should unalive himself.
To the Vice President of the United States.
Like, they said he should do that because people edited his face.
Oh.
The guy.
Anyway.
They said he should stop taking the joke well and start doing that. That's just stupid. Like,
using AI to better plan productions is worth investing. Oh, there we are. Hi.
Hey.
I need to show you something.
Okay.
Don't freak out. I expect you to say that one SpongeBob quote. There's two of them because there's now two of them.
There's two of them?
Huh?
There's two
shadows.
Of them.
There's two of them. Wow. You know what? I have something cool to show off. Okay.
What is it?
Okay, so guess what?
What?
I've been wanting to tell you this, but I'm making a playlist.
Another one?
This playlist, well, it's a video. It's called the CIA Torture Playlist. Also, Bucky is with us.
Oh boy, I wonder if Bucky's fanboy is gonna join us. That'd be funny.
Yeah. Anyways,
Anyway.
so on this playlist, it is going to feature bad songs. Just terrible songs. Any bad song I could find.
All right.
All of them together. I was thinking maybe making it like 24 hours long. Nah, that's overkill.
Anyway,
But if it
I
were
got
24
some...
hours, that would just be like insane.
Yeah, anyway, trespassing should be met with harsh consequences. I mean, it's a crime.
Yeah.
Might as well. Is it better for people, or for different peoples to stay in their own communities? Not
I
usually.
mean, what do you mean by that? Like, do you mean people should, natives should keep their land?
Mhm.
Like Native Americans could keep all their land and not have to live on reservations?
Like-minded individuals should form self-governing communities.
What? So like, oh, I see what this means. So like, are they saying maybe? I'm trying to think what this would mean.
That would lead to some nasty stuff.
Yeah,
in
probably.
some areas. So I'm gonna say no. We should not attempt to mess with nature.
I would agree. Except for when, of course, we need to build a parking lot.
International borders should not exist.
No, I
should.
disagree.
Men make better leaders than women.
Well, that depends on.
Yeah, I'm gonna say middle of the road. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
Like, I can name one woman leader who's better than a man, and I can name one man leader who's better than a woman leader. Queen Elizabeth was a better leader than what was that British king that everyone hated?
King John.
Okay, King John. And I could say that what was that British queen that everyone hated?
Queen Mary.
And
first.
Okay, Queen Mary the First. And I could say King crap, I don't know British history.
And yet you made a video about Stonehenge. Anyway.
Yeah.
A party of revolutionaries should lead the workers against capitalism. I feel like there's a better way.
Yeah.
The economy should be open to each and every one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Workers deserve a greater... I hear that dog is going crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Workers deserve a greater part of what they create. Yeah, it makes sense to me. Theft can never be justified.
Yeah, I mean, I have the mentality that, hey, Mom. Oh, rinse my cup? Okay. Yeah, let me just rinse that cup.
Guess I'll go with slightly disagree. We should move beyond wage systems. I'm going to say no because there's not really anything overwhelmingly better.
Okay, I'm going to go outside in order to get away from the dog bark.
Certain ethnic groups are genetically predisposed to violence. Not really.
No. We should be skeptical. That depends. Like, yeah. AI art kind of makes me skeptical of it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Taxes should not exist on harmful products to discourage their consumption.
Okay. I think she wants to join again.
Again?
Yeah.
Oh.
So
you're back. Blobfish.
Alright. It kicked me out. So as you can see, there's two. There's Sonic and Shadow. Another Shadow.
Anyway, so I'm outside. Oh, you're talking. I'll be quiet.
There's two of them now.
Nice. There's two of them.
There's two of them.
By the way, 3 more days.
3 more days until what?
Until the day crabs.
The day that crabs fries.
Oh yeah.
The day crabs fries.
You know what I had planned?
What?
I have this ultimate plan.
What?
Okay, you know the song All Star?
Yeah.
Imagine this All Star, but every lyric, the lyrics,
Mhm.
every word from All Star is from a different song.
Oh, that's a good idea, actually. Anyway.
Yeah,
Back
the
to
only
that.
problem
letting
is
you know,
I'm
messages, it
really
keeps
lazy.
freezing, so I can't open them
What?
right now. I can't open my iMessages. Like, try and send me something. If
Oh,
like,
okay.
send me something through iMessage.
Okay.
Have you considered taking it to a phone doctor?
Okay, I sent something.
I didn't get any notification.
Also, hey guys, look at my swimming pool.
Oh, cool.
Don't ask why there's milk cartons. Don't ask.
Yeah, just letting you know.
Political correct.
It does this like almost every day now. My iMessage, it's just when I get home, they just freeze.
Really?
Maybe you should take that to a phone doctor.
And you're saying this
Yeah,
only
I want to
happens at your
update
house?
it, but it doesn't say any. Yeah,
Maybe your
Interesting.
Wi-Fi at your house has a problem.
probably. My dad says we keep getting hacked.
Oh, hey guys, what's this?
Is that a pine cone?
Yeah, I found a pine cone.
Anyway.
Yeah, anyway.
I have 2 shadows. I'm not afraid to use one of them.
Oh. Okay. Anyways, so
What do you think about
I think
this?
my dog quiet
Teresa?
down.
Oh, I finally got it. Yeah, it's still frozen.
Political correctness has gone too far.
Not really, no.
I mean, I'll say this.
Okay, it's back.
Certain cases
How dare you
it
say
has,
Shadow is bad? Shadow's awesome.
I mean, like when we removed the woman from Land O'Lake on the packaging, I was like, so we're taking her off. So we're taking her off the land again.
I guess I'll say
He is
no to
my
that.
Shadow.
Declaring your territory to be independent from the governmental authority is legitimate.
Wow.
Didn't Peter Griffin do this?
I guess.
We
I'm
also-
gonna have some milk.
An orgy.
A what?
I'm joking.
Oh, it's Shadow and Sonic. Oh, okay. Anyway.
2 Shadows, 1 Sonic.
Oh god, that's like 2 girls in 1 cup.
Anyway.
Oh God, did I mention that?
Did I just make the whole stream awkward?
A little bit. Anyway,
Yeah.
we should combat mindless consumerism. I mean, I guess so.
Anyways.
How did this
This is
happen? Why are there 2 of you?
I don't know.
Sonic
Also, hey guys,
player.
look. It's
Sonic's a
another
player.
dog. Let's hope she doesn't bite me.
Anyway, I'm just gonna keep answering the questions.
Is it going to bark at
Until
you
we
like
get to the
last
end.
time?
It's his dog.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's my dog.
I remember that. Sonic's a player.
Yeah.
Religious authorities should never grant political power.
Yeah.
What executive communities have effectively handled? No, I feel like the economy should be controlled by business owners.
I think the economy should be
I
ruled
mean,
by.
Because everyone knows politicians. Because as the famous proverb goes, if a businessman is someone who understands politics, a politician is someone who doesn't understand politics. I mean, dang it. A businessman is someone who understands the economy. A politician is someone who doesn't understand the economy. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
stupid.
Let's see. DEI. Well, I mean,
I'd say
DEI.
mandatory, but encouraged.
Yeah, it should be encouraged, but not mandatory.
Yeah. I'm gonna say yeah, it's probably true.
Should pornography be banned? I'd
No.
be lying if I said yeah. So I disagree.
Rule 34 is on a dumb rail. Pregnant.
God, I wish I wasn't a degen. Many industries are too important to be left to the market. Yeah. Such industries include Buc-ee's.
That's so true.
We should let Buc-ee's rule the world.
We should let Shadow rule the world.
We should
Not
let
Buc-ee's.
pirate ship rule the
Expertise, not
world.
popular approval.
We should let Barney rule the world.
Yeah,
We should
him
let
too.
my dad's dead sister rule the world.
Okay.
That was
What's
a bit
her name?
far. Marita. She died young.
Maria?
Marita.
That sounds like Maria.
She died young.
Maria. That's not, you certainly said
I never got to see her.
Maria.
People, self-employment. Okay.
Yeah.
Authority should never be. No. Authority should always be questioned.
Yeah.
The worst prisoner should be publicly executed.
I
I'll
mean,
be
I'm gonna
honest
say not
here.
really.
I kind of think we
only
are
if they're
owed
a
a good public
child predator.
execution.
Yes, they should be executed if they are worded.
We're owed a good public execution. We need one. You know who I think would be a good one?
Who?
Oh, you know, his name starts with an N and ends with an E.
Oh, I think I know. You want him to be publicly executed?
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense.
You know who I'm referring to?
Yes, I know exactly
No.
who you're referring to.
Let me just say this. He's also from Illinois.
I have no idea.
That's disappointing.
I know. As a Chicago boy.
I thought it was from like Iowa or something.
Wait, what?
I thought it was from Iowa
Why
or
was he
something
arrested
like that.
in Illinois? I saw that he got arrested in Illinois.
Well, I mean, if you say so.
Yeah, he was Nick Bate. Don't look him up, Sienna. I honestly, it's necessary to break taboos.
Not usually, not always.
No. The often. I don't think churches should have to pay taxes. You want to know why?
Why?
Because, well, if we're going to make churches pay taxes, people shouldn't be complaining about churches having people to pay for the bills. People always go like, look, the church is making its members pay. Oh, look
I'm
how
gonna leave
great
now. I'm really getting
Christianity
waggy.
is. You see what I
Foreign
mean?
investments are to be welcomed. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Wealth accumulation leads to the creation of an oppressive class system.
If that were the case, okay, I'll say this. Corporatism leads to that, not capitalism. Deportations. Honestly, if honestly, whenever I go on Twitter or Facebook, I always get met with like anti-Semitic stuff, and it's just like, guys, can we not pick on the Jews for once?
That makes sense to me. Anyway, wealth disparity between cultural groups due to some groups working harder.
Well, I mean,
not really.
Yeah, not really. I mean,
in a lot of cases, it goes the opposite way.
Yeah, like I know as many. What is there a cultural stereotype for a lazy ethnicity? Like I don't know many like stereotypes because I'm not racist.
I mean, yeah, but they.
Yeah, the thing is, like I literally don't. I could look at a black guy like. I've literally just found out that chicken is offensive.
Apparently. Well, yeah, it has been for like 100 and some years.
Like, I never knew that. I thought, oh, why are you making a big deal out of chicken? And then I found out it was racist.
Well, it is, anyway.
Wow. Oh, I'm scared.
I'm gonna say Krusty Krab unfair. Krusty Krab unfair.
Yeah, you know what else is unfair?
But not really.
You know what else is not fair?
What?
The Vietnam War. I don't know. Hate speech against minorities should be a crime.
I mean,
yeah, I feel like hate speech against anyone should be a crime.
I feel like it should be discouraged, but not illegal per se.
Yeah, but like, I feel like if you see a guy dressed up as a Klansman or a
Yeah.
Nazi, you should at least be allowed to, you know.
I'd say discouraged, but not illegalized. Against obese people is unacceptable.
What? Bro, if you could call me a fatty, because then again, I have been taking like steps to lose weight. Like, no joke, I've actually been like going on these really long walks up hills.
I
In
would
fact, I
say
think it's-
there's a lot going into that. Subsidies should be given to agrarian producers who wish to become ones.
what?
And those who wish to become ones, rather.
What's an agrarian producer?
That's a good question.
Is this like
I guess I'll say slightly no. Parents should not send their children to religious schools.
what? Dude, I went to Sunday school. I turned out fine.
Oh.
Besides, the real problem is when you send your kid. You know what the worst school to send your kid to is?
What?
Oh, it's not a Sunday school or a public school or a private school.
What is it?
It's the government reservation school. Those got discontinued, and Hitler called it the inspiration for his Holocaust.
Oh. Well, yeah, I'd say that was probably the worst then.
Yeah. And it got discontinued in the 70s, mind you.
In the 70s?
Yep. Or 90s. I can't tell when that got discontinued, but it took a long time. This was made in order to, get rid of the native culture from natives.
Oh.
So, and it had severe torture involved. They also, there were regular deaths. Some ideas are too dangerous to give in platforms.
I guess so.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. What can you classify as too dangerous? Yes, some things are definitely dangerous, but what if you were to say, people considered the COVID leaks dangerous back then. So, technically speaking, what was once considered false is now considered the truth. So, maybe the best case is to just, I don't know. Yeah, whatever. Traditional gender roles are optimal.
Not in this day and age.
Let me just say one thing about traditional gender roles. I'll admit, men can act like women can act like men, but you do got to admit, more men act like men and more women act like women. You got to admit that.
I guess that's in this day and age for sure.
Yeah, there's more masculine men than feminine men, but there are still feminine men. Just like there's more feminine women than masculine women, but there's still masculine women. Just because there's, how do I describe it? Shades in the variations in the, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Just because there's differences doesn't mean there's, you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Anyways, if
Just a little bit
left. If someone were to reclaim,
I guess so.
If the individual is allowed to do whatever they want with their own body. I'd say
Yes.
this. It depends. Like, if you want to get a tattoo, I'm fine. But here's the thing, though. I'm also sort of like I'm pro-choice, but to an extent. You want to hear my extent?
What is it?
Okay, my pro-choice is that it only applies to certain extents. Either were you A, raped? Were you B, was it incestuous? Incestuous? You get what I mean.
Yeah, I
Or
get
was
it.
it C? Or was it C? Are you gonna die if you give birth?
All right. Anyway.
If you don't meet any of those criterias, I'd say you're kind of being a little.
All right.
You get what I mean? It's
Yeah, I
kind of
found it.
it's,
All right. I think I found. All right. We finally found it.
You're a liberal corporatist.
That's what it says.
Wow. I'm against corporatism, but I doubt that. But I'm still your friend. So
Yeah. Well, that
moral of the
lasted longer
story.
than I hoped, but that
Yeah,
was
how long was
fun.
this? How long is this? Oh wow.
50 minutes, 51 minutes almost.
We almost went on for an hour.
All right.
Moral of the
And that was with
story.
me kind of bursting through the last like 20 or so.
Moral of the story. You know what we just learned?
What?
I guess you can agree and disagree on things, but at the end of the day, as long as you're not an ass about it, people will still be your friend.
All right.